instill in this new style of play here, and the Panthers can't get the and one, and we're back down the other way with Danielle Bradley. Bradley, the preseason American Southwestern Athletic Conference Player of the Year. That first foul going against the Lady Panthers. Lamaria Cole picking up a quick one.
Yeah, Charles, great to be here for this exciting contest between the Lady Jackets and the Lady Panthers. Like you said, it coming off that victory from Our Lady of the Lake, I think the Panthers are primed and ready to go. Got the chance to get Coach Brown in the locker room and chat with her, and found out that she's grilled the ladies on some of the shortcomings we had in that last
that's what
ball.
you want to call it, grilling.
Well, hopefully the ladies have gotten together and got the communication down, and we'll see what happens in this game.
Bradley hits both of those shots. She's an 83% free throw shooter on the year. Here we go back down the other way. Right side with it. Allen loses it, tries to get it, and does. Right side to McMillan. McMillan gives it right back to Allen. She puts it up off the side of the iron. No good. Scott can't chase it down, and we'll go back the other way.
What I'm looking forward to in this game, Charles, is the ladies taking advantage of their height. Can't always say that, but the Lady Yellow Jackets bring in a shorter kind of quarry of athletes here tonight to this contest.
Savaris has it, Cazares has it on the left side. It's knocked out of bounds. The Panthers say yes, but the officials say no, and we'll stay down on this side of the hardwood. Checking in is going to be Tori Carter real quick for the Panthers.
We talked about in the last game how the Lady Panthers would supplement their offensive efforts with the loss of Jeanette Jackson. And in the last contest, the Lady Panthers actually spread the ball around well, had 4 of their starters in double figures.
Carter, the junior from Atlanta, Georgia, will check in and run the 3 position. Right side quickly. Here comes Bradley. She skips it in the middle and gets it to Castillo. Castillo puts it left side and gives it over to Matlock, and the Lady Panthers come down with it. Here comes Carter quickly up the right side, cross court. Oh, man. Throws it, trying to get it to Cole, and Scott coming down the middle thought it was for her and knocked it out of bounds. The Lady Panthers now with their second turnover of the early part of the game, 2-0.
Now coming in the year averaging 17, putting up 19 turnovers in the last game. And something we talked about in our pregame is they came out a little soft in the first game, just turnover after turnover. So we'll see what happens in this contest.
Bradley right side to Matlock, over to Castillo, back up to Cazares. She'll put it up for 3 off the glass, no. Castillo will turn around and put it back off the glass. No, Scott will snatch down the rebound. Here comes Carter right side. Coast to coast, Carter goes around her, off the glass for 2.
Great 2 by Carter. She didn't have anyone to stop the ball on that play, so there was no reason for her to pull it out. Love that left-hand finger roll she has. So
Bradley will have it now. Back up top, gives it over to McKethan. Now to Cazares. Pardon me, that's Matlock who puts it up and can't find the hole. Castillo travels with it, keeps it. What effort by Castillo. There's a jump ball, and it'll go to the Lady Jackets. They're coached by a formidable foe, a person who did pretty good on that team, a former player, Mia Daniels, who was a senior at Howard Payne in 2008, and she led the team to an NCAA Division III championship with a undefeated season of 33-0.
Yeah, and you want to talk about accolades, Charles. You're talking 2-time All-American, former player, National Player of the Year, Division III. She can walk the walk and talk talk.
Carter puts it up for her second shot of the game. That's 4 for Carter. She owns all the Lady Panthers points. Cazares, that is, gets it over right side now to McKethan. And McKethan will be guarded by Carter. Cross court, Cazares gets it in the corner, left side to McKethan, off the 3-pointer, no, and Castillo muscles her way in for 2.
And I've been watching Castillo, the 6-foot junior out of El Paso, Texas, Montwood High School. The Yellow Jackets are looking forward to seeing who's going to take over for Sarah Van Raymond, who they lost last year, their leading rebounder. Tough task.
Carter skips it down over to Scott. She can't put it off the glass. And the Lady Jackets will come down with it, bringing it up right side gingerly is McCathin. Cazares gets it back up top. Matlock to Cazares. In the corner to McCathin. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And timeout? Or what's going on?
What I do see, Charles, in this contest, the defensive communication has been great so far in the early going there. We got kind of beat up in the paint last game, and that's something that the ladies vowed not to let happen tonight.
Bradley gets it over right side to Cazares. Will turn around and just throw a three-pointer up. Only had 3 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to call that a violation, and the Lady Panthers will have it. Bradley, from down the street from you in DeSoto, Texas, attended Bishop Lynch High School. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with Bishop Lynch.
We're tied at 4. 5:55 left to play, folks. In the first half, the next media will be next timeout rather will be a media timeout. We'll take a break at that point. Allen gets it, skips it to Cole. Plenty of time on the shot clock. She'll shoot it from 20. No. Scott, the scrappy one, gets another rebound. Over to Cole and then back in the corner, and it's out of bounds off the leg of Carter. That should be the next dead ball, will be a timeout.
Cole unfortunately got confused with the stars and stripes over here with the referee instead of her teammate. Sail that one out of bounds.
Cole coming off of a 22-point game against Our Lady of the Lake, the Saints, who were in on Sunday. And Scott's going to come running in, and there's going to be a foul called on the Jackets. That one's going against Bradley, her first personal second team. Oh, no, first team. I thought they had another foul, but it's her first personal and the first team foul, or when the official call a foul, what's the call? They're going to call travel or what? So she lost it out of bounds. Oh, well, in the corner with it is Carter. She'll come right off the glass. No, misses it and goes back up. Now Carter's foul. That'll be the first foul and the first team foul.
Yeah, I'm loving the attacking style of Carter. She had a wide open three-pointer there, not known as a very accurate three-pointer. She can knock it down, but being aggressive here in the early going, trying to get these fouls on the Lady Yellow Jackets. And something that you were explaining earlier to our fans, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of rule changes that are a little bit different this year in the ladies' game. In the Southwestern Athletic Conference. One of those is with the fouls. There's no more bonus situation. And we talked about once you hit 5 fouls, you automatically go into a 2-shot situation.
Well, there should be 2 team fouls, exactly. Who was the first foul on? And that's what I was saying, should have been 2 fouls, and okay, I was right. Checking in for the Lady Panthers is going to be Ariana McGee, freshman from Hattiesburg, Texas, and Parker will check back in. A mad scuffle for it. Jorania Allen knocks it out of bounds off of Arania Brown, and that is going to be the first media timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around, we'll take a break. The Panthers up by 2, 6-4. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball.
A&M University, we have a state-of-the-art sports medicine program. Our goal is to take care of the whole athlete. We have orthopedic sports medicine specialists. We have full subspecialty orthopedic coverage for these athletes from hand to spine to foot and ankle. We have sports psychologists, nutritionists, concussion specialists. We really cover the whole gamut in terms of taking care of these athletes and providing them with elite care from Houston Methodist. Here at Prairie A&M University, we have a state-of-the-art sports medicine program. Our goal is to take care of the whole athlete. We have orthopedic sports medicine specialists. We have full subspecialty orthopedic coverage for these athletes from hand to spine to foot and ankle. We have sports psychologists, nutritionists, concussion specialists. We really cover the whole gamut in terms of taking care of these athletes and providing them with elite care from Houston Methodist.
This Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at Willowbrook offer world-class care close to you. For more information or to find a specialist at Houston Methodist Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at Willowbrook, please visit them at houstonmethodist.org.
Yeah, Danielle Bradley had 2 personal fouls. They got it straight here at the scorer's table. I thought I wrote 2 fouls down. So now, with 3 more fouls, we shoot free throws, 2 free throws, all the way down the stretch now. No more bonus in women's basketball. Allen throws it across court to Carter. 17 seconds on the shot clock, a lot of time. They get it back to the middle over to Bina McCoy, who's just checked into Parker for 2.
A great move by Carter there. Once again, her attacking nature is making opportunities not only for herself, but for her teammates.
Ball's thrown out of bounds. The Panthers the last to touch it. And Brown will take it out for the Jackets.
Watching that replay on that one, Charles, Carter and her ability to drive the lane draws that defender toward her, and what she was able to do is catch Parker slicing down the lane for a pass and 2.
Yeah, Ashley Caldwell will check in for the Lady Jackets. Caldwell from right down the street, Jonathan, in Cypress Falls High School. I spoke with their parents. They were trying to get in early, so I opened the door and let them in. And I don't know, maybe because I had on a Prairie View Athletics shirt, the guy thought I was one of the coaches. And he says, yeah, y'all slept on my child. She was right down the street. Y'all missed out on her. I said, well, we'll see, sir, today. I'm not the coach, though. He says, oh, I'm sorry. Bradley brings it up top, tries to skip it into Castillo. Good hands by Larissa Scott. Caldwell knocks it out of bounds, and we'll stay down on the Lady Jacket side. And I tell you, the students from Waller Junior High School making more noise than the Panther fans. Bradley for 3, no. Caldwell knocks it out of bounds. The Panthers should have it. No, that time Chandra Twine says it goes out on the Panthers, but I clearly saw Caldwell touch that one.
Well, the Panthers are going to have to do a better job boxing out here. They've got a situation where they should be dominating the paint offensively and defensively, especially on these rebounds.
I'll be interested to see the first half stats. Cazares gets it to Bradley. She'll kick it way in the corner to Matlock. She'll shoot it up, hit the side of the iron, no. And coming down with it is McGee, and there's going to be a foul. That's going to go on number 31. 32, that's going on Sarah Castillo. That'll be her second and the 3rd team foul, or the 4th team foul on the Jackets. 3:50 left to play. That's 3 team fouls. Yeah, 3rd team foul. Okay, thank you.
Here at the 3:47 mark, you've got Howard Payne shooting 1 for 10, a woeful 10% from the field, followed up closely by Prairie View A&M with 3 of 12 shooting.
I'm going to say we got too many people on the
25%.
Okay, McCoy will check in with Haynes. They'll get it over to Cole, all the way back right side. Now to McGee. She'll put it up from 15. No, good shot by McGee. She's a long, wiry shooter. Traveling call or play, but no call. Left corner with it is Cazares. Oh, great pass in Caldwell. Caldwell has it taken away by Alexis Parker. Here come the Lady Panthers. Parker to McCoy. The skip step from 5. Side of the iron, no. Haynes gets it and puts it back up, no. McCoy will snatch it back down, or McGee rather, and we'll start it over. McCoy will run the offense.
Now, that's exactly what I was talking about. That box out by Haynes was great. She was able to put a body on her defender and just muscle her out of the lane for that rebound.
Haynes, gets it from the right block, tries to shoot it into McGee. And no can do. The Waller Bulldog cheerleaders over there assisting. I was about to say, I didn't think Howard Payne's colors were maroon white trimmed with black. Great shot by McGee, no. She's got a nice shot, just missed the touch there. Bradley comes back down right side. Cole cuts her off. And Bradley goes around there with a double pump and no, and that's going to be another foul on 33 down low. Yeah, they're going to give that one to McGee, her first personal.
And one of the things we talked about in the last game was trying to look at a situation where the Lady Panthers would be able to overcome these early foul calls, Charles. Our big-time Brooks, it's not in. She's injured at the moment. No, she's not.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, she's
injured, but
she's rehabbing.
She's rehabbing.
Yeah, she'll be back hopefully in January when the Panthers hit the road and go down to Alcorn and then the Southern, and then come back for a date here in the Baby Dome on January the 23rd as Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley State will come in. Jonathan, I posted the game on Facebook, got a lot of hits. We only have 28 watching right now. A lot of people at work at 12 o'clock couldn't watch the game. Cole.
You have a lot of upset bosses. They come in the office and see the game posted up.
Great snatch by Haynes in the Parker for two.
Great give and go there. Kind of a backdoor pass there to Parker. Parker's got the strength to muscle that one up for two.
Will pick up her first personal.
That's one thing Parker did over the offseason. She worked on her stamina. She also worked on her strength, Charles. She felt like there were a lot of situations last year where she just didn't get adequate play out of herself the way she wanted to because some of the young ladies were a little stronger than her down in the paint. She couldn't get some of those and ones, but you can see this year she's made leaps and bounds in that area.
Yeah, Parker, a 64% free throw shooter, 65 out of 101 last year. And Parker will pick up Samsonite and travel or what? At any rate, the Lady Jackets have it. Quick pass inside. Castillo, man, she's strong under the bucket. She'll put it back up, no. And Haynes will chase it down. Right side, Parker, wide open. Spots from 20. Yes.
And that is a great shot by Parker. She's not only able to make a shot for herself off the dribble, but she's an excellent shooter off the pass, Charles.
McCathin gets it to Bradley. They're holding her. She averages 22 points per game. Runs, puts it up, hits it, and one.
And that's one of the reasons why she's been picked as an All-American and a preseason All-American this year, Charles. She has a unique ability to be able to get to the basket and score. Like you said, coming in averaging 22.3 points a game, shooting 83% from the free throw line.
Yeah, Cole is going to pick up her second personal foul here, which puts the Lady Panthers at 3. 2 more, and for the rest of the quarter, the Lady Jackets will be shooting 2. Bradley completes the and one. Last year, 83% free throw shooter, 147 out of 77, meaning she only missed 30. Simple math. I can do it. McGee gets it, left corner. Parker again, she's hot. No. Bradley comes down with it, coast to coast, comes from the left side with an angle, puts it off the glass, no. Here comes Carter, wide open on the fast break, comes left side, coast to coast. Can I get a roll with that? Yes.
And Carter with a little smile there. She set that one up. She knew the Euro step was coming, and she set her defender up excellently on that play.
McCathin comes down right side, kicks it to Matlock, now back to McCathin. Monique Abbs snuck in on us. She'll be guarding McCathin in the corner. Is Matlock. Right side over to Caldwell, and she'll put it up for 2.
And Caldwell is one of those rangy athletes, kind of like McGee that we have, has an excellent ability to be able to catch and shoot from her range.
Yeah, friends, our friends over at Apple Hyundai in Brenham, Texas is your premier dealer for unbeatable deals on new and used or certified pre-owned Hyundai cars and SUVs. Your Brenham Hyundai dealer is proud to be a full-service auto dealer with sales consultants that are certified to provide expert knowledge with down-home charm. That's our friends over at Apple Hyundai, located at 1710 Highway 290 West in Brenham, Texas. For more information, the number to call 800-491-7408. Or for more information, log on to BrenhamHyundai.com. Brenham Hyundai, another proud supporter of Prairie View Athletics. I don't think the Lady Panthers knew it was a full timeout.
Well, you know what? It's funny. I went to a 7th grade basketball game last night. Their coach was not too intent on putting those players back out there, and kind of got the refs a little heated. The ref had to put the ball in play a couple of times.
You didn't tell me you were watching Corey, baby, last night. Shame on you. Right side with it now is Monique Abbs. I like Abbs. I like her quickness. They give it over to Carter. Carter over the crossover. Great move. And another foul. Is that going to be 10? Yes, that's going to be 3 fouls on Danielle Bradley, the preseason player of the year.
And that's going to be a killer for Coach Daniels there, having to pull her MVP out of the game early here in the first half.
Carter's first shot is away. It's good. And I'm going to have to correct the fouls. Well, I'll correct them in a minute. Allen comes left side, puts it up from 20. Yeah.
Allen looked forward.
Left side checking in was Jessica Leakes, Jr. from Ennis, Texas. She'll put it up from 5 off the glass. No. Can't get her own rebound. Scott really kind of fouled her. No call, and we're down to 10 seconds. Here comes Parker in the corner to Abbs for 3. No. Allen hits the ground hard, and coming back up the left side is going to be McCaffin. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 16-11 to score. Stick around. We'll take a break and come back with more exciting Panther basketball.
Prairie View A&M University is about the students. Students don't just come here for the education. They come for the faculty, for the creativity, the camaraderie, an excellent standard of living, and the school spirit. They come here to gain something profound and to give something back. Students come for the tradition of excellence. This is Prairie View A&M University. Our tradition, your opportunity.
Outstanding design defines the 2015 Hyundai Equus. This 4-door, 5-passenger sedan stands out among competitors in its class. It features an automatic transmission, rear-wheel drive, and a 5-liter 8-cylinder engine. A wealth of standard features mean that you no longer have to sacrifice, such as cruise control, a blind spot monitoring system, power door mirrors and heated door mirrors, lane departure warning, and remote keyless entry. Rear passengers enjoy the seat heating functionality, keeping them warm during the winter months. With high-intensity discharge headlights illuminating your path, you'll always appreciate maximum visibility. For drivers who enjoy the natural environment, a power moonroof allows them.
Welcome back, fans. Start of the second quarter. Prairie View A&M 16. Howard Payne, Yellow Jackets, 11.
Yeah, the Panthers are doing pretty good, doing a much better job off the boards here in the first half, leading 17-12. Larissa Scott leads all. We're gonna make up a Panther vision word, all snatchers, snatching down 7 rebounds to lead all rebounders, and a foul on Monique Abbs here, starting off the second quarter.
Looking at the stats, Castillo for the Lady Yellow Jackets has established her presence in the paint. 3 offensive rebounds as well as a defensive rebound.
Allen Allen comes down left side to Parker. Thought about it at the elbow. Now she'll take it. Parker in and out, no. And Castillo snatches down her 5th rebound. Here we go back the other way. Matlock left side, wide open there. Is Leaks. She'll put it up, no. And up off the bench for the Lady Panthers comes Chelsea Rozier, the senior from Tallahassee, Florida. Man, if she gets going shooting 3-pointers, we're in good shape. 16-11 to score. The Panthers on top. Parker thought about the 3. Now drives. Puts it up from 5. Alexander with the block, and it's stepped out of bounds as Yasina Cazares will check in along with Chelsea Rozier. 8:59 left to play here in the second quarter. Right side with it is McCathin. She'll work on Carter and come to the right corner. So Cazares wide open for 3, in and out, no. Matlock gets the rebound down in the land of the Giants, no. Alexander puts it back up for 2, yes. Pardon me, Caldwell. I called her Alexander. That's Ashley Caldwell, Jonathan, from Houston, Texas, Cypress Falls High School.
Yeah, and Caldwell establishing her presence as well in the paint, Charles. What I talked about a little earlier, they's going to have to make sure that they put a body on these players because they are hustling when they get in the paint for these rebounds.
Carter with a hard pass in the corner to Rozier. She can't hold on to it. And it's 16-3. It's almost time for another segment, Jonathan, of who you're rooting for. We'll get to it in a minute. Right side with it is Matlock. Back up top to Castillo. She'll shoot it from 3-point range. Front of the iron, no. All the way down, left side. Scott with the turnaround. She's fouled. No can do. And Parker came down awkwardly. And they'll turn it over. And the Panthers will give it back to the Yellow Jackets.
I really like the hustle of Parker that we've seen these last 2 games, Charles. She's not taking anything for granted. She's really giving her body up, not only on the offensive side of the ball, but on defense, which is where you want to see your ladies hustle.
Ashley Caldwell will pick up her first personal. 7:30 on the clock. The Yellow Jackets hanging in here with the Lady Panthers, 16-13. Scott on the baseline, puts it off the glass for 2.
And that's where Coach Brown has had her emphasis on running her offense is through Scott in the paint. In today's game, Charles, she's got the athletic ability and the offensive skills to be able to dominate these Lady Yellow Jackets.
2 high school products of Cy Falls going at it with Scott and Caldwell. Rozier stops, puts it back down to Caldwell, to Scott. Scott off the glass, no. Coming down with it is Parker. She'll get her own rebound, kicks it out to Allen. Allen will shoot from the elbow, no. Scott battling, and Rozier will get on the ground to tie up, and it should go to the Panthers. Here comes Cole off the bench with 2 fouls. Carter will get a break and some instruction as coach gets the corkboard. And Scott wants to work on the freshman. Scott kicks it out to Rozier. She'll spot for 3. No. But Allen right under there to clean it up for 2.
And see, when you get in that paint, Charles, and hustle and scrap for those rebounds, sometimes that's what happens. You get a tip pass, a tip rebound that just happens to fall into your offensive player's hands for 2.
Cazares to McCathin. She'll get it back over to Alexander and Caldwell, and they're going at it. Well, this is going to be a good battle. 2 Cy Fair players going at each other. Scott and Caldwell are going to go at it for the rest of the evening. Here comes Rozier, right side over to Cole from 3-point range. No. Scott gets the rebound and it's knocked out of bounds by Matlock, but there's a foul call. And that one is going to go against Valerie Matlock, the freshman.
And you're talking about it, Charles, with that duo of Caldwell and Castillo down low. They're giving the Lady Panthers kind of all they can handle down there.
Jonathan, we have added a third camera to Panther Vision, a third angle. Man, what do you say about Michael West? Is he coming to Pavados with us tonight? Scott on the left block, bothered by Cazares. They'll get it left side, back to Scott in the middle. Scott just going back up with it.